Without a doubt, we can say that Khaby Lame is one of the most successful creators on TikTok. Not only has his work circulated all around TikTok, but other social media platforms presently contain a lot of his videos for all to see as well. And even better is that he became one of the most significant internet sensations in under 5 years. Although you may have seen him doing several facial expressions, you most definitely would not have heard his voice. He has experienced so much growth and has been featured in multiple magazines and news publications worldwide. But who is Khaby Lame? And how did he get so rich without saying a single word? Well, we'll be diving into all of this in today's video, so be sure to stick around till the end. Oh, and please don't forget to subscribe. Khaby Lame has had an exciting internet career. One of his major feats was posting about 90 videos in a single month and attracting about 62 million followers in that short time. He shows people how to do things better for those who don't know what kind of videos Khaby puts out. His video starts with someone doing something wrong or performing a lengthy life hack. After a short clip plays, you're then greeted with his signature facial expression, a funny grimace, and then he demonstrates his version of doing that particular task, but simpler. He targets people who try to create life hacks around elementary things. So who is Khaby? Well, many of us haven't heard his voice, so it's a bit challenging to figure out where he's from. In an interview, yes, he has spoken. Khaby said that he was from Senegal, but he moved to Italy at the age of 1. Khaby had to start working from a very young age because he grew up in social housing and provided services to fit the bills for him and his family. He worked as a waiter, a dishwasher, a bricklayer, a line cook, a window cleaner, and so on. He continued to perform these types of jobs until the lockdown started. Like so many people, he lost all his jobs in March of 2020 due to the effects of the global pandemic. Not long after, he became the most followed internet personality in Italy, surpassing Gianluca Vacchi. He continued to perfect his craft for a while, but by April 2021, he had about 10 million followers on TikTok. A month later, he had around 65 million, which is phenomenal. So why does his content work? Many critics and experts wonder why Khaby's content works, and some have tried to replicate his level of success. However, it isn't easy to do. One of the main reasons Khaby's content works is that language is not used. Because he doesn't speak, it is easy for anyone anywhere in the world to understand what he's trying to say. Anyone can watch his videos and know exactly what he's talking about. Not many shows can do that. For example, imagine this video you're watching right now didn't have any sound. It wouldn't be that easy to follow, and frankly, it wouldn't be that interesting either. Imagine another scenario where we're talking about Khaby Lame in Spanish and you speak English. It most probably wouldn't appeal to you because you wouldn't be able to understand what we were talking about. When you factor all these things together, it's easy to understand why so many people from all over the world can watch Khaby's content. Another reason he's become so popular is because his content brings a strange sense of nostalgia. His facial expressions and mannerisms are often likened to an old movie star called Charlie Chaplin or Mr. Bean. Chaplin and Mr. Bean were fond of making all sorts of facial expressions and strange movements in their movies, which drove many people to them. His signs are similar to a mime's, which aren't as popular as before. Before starting to create videos, Khaby always liked to make people laugh. He realized that the best way to do that would be to create a video devoid of any barrier. One of those barriers is language. One of the most challenging aspects of being a creator is coming up with new ideas. Not only is Khaby a content creator, but he's also a curator. His ideas feed off other people's content. To make the videos, he has to look for funny life hacks on the internet, which are next to endless. The minute anyone uploads a video, he can easily take that and then react to it on his page. Ultimately, it means that he can quickly churn out content ready for people to view in a very short time. Interestingly, he doesn't have to look for content most of the time. His content creation process has been made even simpler by fans. When they see a funny post, they tag him hoping that he sees it and reacts to their tagged videos. They'll be like, "Khaby, come and have a look at this. Come react to this ridiculous video or product." The truth is that Khaby can't be on all sides of the internet. There are so many videos to see, and Khaby can't possibly have a way to see all of these videos. Even TikTok allows for multiplayer content, because they have a stitch and duet feature on their application. This way, everybody becomes a content creator. Khaby has had such a massive following because he represents the everyday guy seeing all the madness social media influencers come up with nowadays. There are a lot of social media influencers whose crafts are just ridiculous. They do things that make no sense at all and are not practical in real life, causing a large stir on social media. Sure, their content gets a lot of reactions, most of which are negative. Unsurprisingly though, it works for them. That said, Khaby represents the ordinary person who says, "Why are we doing this? What's the point?" This fact has endeared so many people to his content, and will continue to do so for a long time. Khaby has a fantastic work ethic. He made over 90 videos in a single month, which is a feat that not many people have replicated. For those of you asking how Khaby gets money from his followings, his videos boast about 40 million to 60 million views per video. He also has a lot of partnership deals with big-time companies, one of them being Netflix. He currently has a contract with Netflix that allows them to use his videos for marketing and promotional content. He works with Starbucks and has created some promotional content for them. His brand has even gotten the attention of many fashion giants, and he recently landed a promotional ad for Hugo Boss, undoubtedly a household name worldwide. Khaby even has an online store where he ironically sells things that make your life a little easier. It could be a popcorn maker, a juicer, and so on. You don't need these things, but he sells them nonetheless. Last but not least, one of the big reasons why Khaby is continuing to grow such a massive following in a short time is that he isn't like so many other content creators. Khaby currently boasts one of the biggest TikTok followings, having 115 million followers. This is not far from some of the very big creators, like Charli D'Amelio, who has about 125 million followers. What differentiates Khaby from everyone else is that he doesn't try to be something he's not. Many social media influencers have to act a certain way to please their fans, and it becomes hard to drop the facade when they do eventually blow up. But not Khaby. Khaby represents the everyday person who wants to make videos and that don't exaggerate a particular personality trait or characteristic. He is an example to so many people, as his story indicates that if you stay true to yourself and commit to achieving something, you can become successful in a short amount of time, no matter where you're from in this world. You don't have to fit into a particular stereotype to grow a massive following. Khaby is proof that you don't have to constantly create new content to be a content creator. You can take content that has already been made, add your spin on it, and present it to people who may or may not have seen it before. We can't exactly be sure what's in store for Khaby next, but we're ecstatic to find out. What are your thoughts on Khaby's rise to fame? Do you think it's possible to become an overnight success? Let us know in the comments section below. And if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Goodbye, Lux Cats. Until next time.